So today's the 1st of August and we're 13 weeks out from Canberra. You can see horrendous conditions, absolutely foggy, can't see anything. I think it's like -3, -4, something like that. Yesterday, I'll check out the screenshot, -10. What the Canberra, golden weather, mate. What's going on? 2 months ago, I was in Brisbane and it was like 20 degrees. Lovely. And then, I think I heard on the radio yesterday, again, 20 degrees. Man. Anyway, it's been a pretty abysmal week. Today is actually complete reset. I'll talk about it next week. But what did we actually do this week? So we started off Monday with an easy run. I thought I dialed in my paces on the treadmill, but nah. It wasn't too bad. It was an hour, including warm-up and cool-down, so about 50 minutes of actual workout. But yeah, my heart rate was still elevated, better than it has been. But again, it's just winter. There's something going on with winter. Now, I had to start it a bit later because my wife was in Sydney for Monday, Tuesday, so did that run at lunch, which I'm sure didn't really help the heart rate issue. But yeah, Monday was not too bad. I then went to Tuesday, and that was going to be like my first test of like tempo, of like moderate sort of pace. And I think I got like 10 minutes in, and I just had to really dial it back. It wasn't that like my heart rate or my effort was too high. My foot was falling asleep. I'd lost feeling in my foot. So I got off, tried to fix up the shoelaces, and yeah, still didn't work. So the whole session was only like a total of like 30 minutes. So pretty crap. Now Wednesday I had planned to do the same thing as Monday, but I ended up deciding to just skip it. Not because I was sick, not because I was fatigued, because of sleep, lack of sleep. So I said earlier my wife was in Sydney Monday, Tuesday. Well, I picked her up Tuesday night at midnight. So basically I was awake from like 11 o'clock. I was awake from 11 o'clock to 1 a.m. And then my alarm went off at 3 a.m. I was like, I've really poor sleep. I just can't do it. I just can't get up. It's not safe driving into the office. 200k of driving and having like no sleep. So did a smart move and just took the day easy. Thursday, well, I did that easy run, but I used the same shoes as my tempo. So I used the Super Blast 2. Now, even though it was an easier pace, it was just really hard on my feet. It was just not good. So yeah, Thursday only ended up being like 30-40 minutes, something pretty average. When it came to Friday, my inner demons just came out. The lazy piece of that I am, I just gave up. As I said earlier, like -10. I gave into those demons and I just did nothing. Lay in bed, relaxed. By Friday, I was supposed to have done 5 runs, but no, I did 1 run and 2 partials. Not good enough. So I'm currently sitting at about 19k for the week, and I'm out here, as I said earlier, restarting. We're going to restart this journey. Restarting now. And so, yeah, 2.5 hours, nice and easy. The weekend seems to be all right. It's the weekdays that I struggle. And so this 2.5 will be 22, 23k, something like that. And so we're exactly 3 months out from Canberra. 13 weeks, 1/4 of the year. And I'm already going to hit the half marathon distance. Now, obviously, I'm doing 2.5 hours versus my goal of 1.5. But That's okay. We got 3 more months, 13 more weeks to drop down that pace. Now tomorrow we're doing a tempo build. It's going to be the first time that I'm doing this out on the road in years. Every time I've been doing it so far since starting this journey, it's been on the treadmill. But I can't trust the treadmill at the moment. So we're going down on the roads. And we'll probably finish up at like 60 to 65k for the week. So look, it's been a bit disastrous in terms of the midweek training, but the weekend always seems to work out all right. Just got to keep building, brick by brick, block by block, and we'll make it to our goals. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.